Hello and welcome. My name is Kevin Kaufman and this is Fred Weaver. We're Group 4610, Arizona's premier short sale team. And we're just here today to talk to you about some alternatives to foreclosure.
Yeah, absolutely. On our website here, you can learn more about us. We've closed hundreds of short sale transactions at a 90% success rate. But today, we're not actually going to talk about short sales. We're going to talk about other alternatives to foreclosure.
Yeah.
And one of those options is a tool called the Forbearance, Kevin. And do you mind kind of explaining, and I'll jump in as well and give my 2 cents, but do you mind explaining for our viewers out there, what is a forbearance?
Okay, so a forbearance is a term that the financial industry uses. Basically, they're forgiving you, if you will, for a period of time in your payments, meaning for a short period of time, usually 3 months, sometimes as many as 6, they will allow you to not make payments. And the caveat, I should say the good thing about that is they will also not report you to the credit bureau, usually as well. So it's kind of, now it doesn't mean you don't owe them that money, but the forbearance is a certain period of time, and then you have to go back to your regularly scheduled payments, and it kind of tacks on a balance to the end. But it's designed to help people who are in a short-term financial hardship.
Absolutely. You mentioned it. I call it a short-term tool. Basically, you've got somebody who just had a job loss, or maybe they're going to be off work for several months because of an injury or whatever, or they've got just it's slow in their business and they're self-employed, and they've got seasons where they make more and seasons where they don't, and they fall behind on their payment, and they call their bank and they say, look, I need help, and the bank says, well, we can allow a 3-month forbearance where we don't report you as late to the credit bureaus, but that money is gonna calculate and total up. So if you have a $2,000 monthly payment, after 3 months you're gonna owe us $6,000 plus your next month's payment of $2,000, and we're gonna need to work out a payment plan where you basically bring that loan back to current. But what we'll do is, while we approve that forbearance, we won't report you as late, and we won't file foreclosure proceedings, or we won't carry out a foreclosure. So it's a really good alternative for somebody who's in a short little bind, wants to stay in their home. But it's not a long-term fix for anybody. And that's what I want people to know, is that if you've got a fixed income or something like that, this probably isn't the option for you unless you're borrowing money from somebody.
The thing about it is, I've actually got I've got an extensive background in the credit card industry, in the retail credit card industry. And the fact that you called it a short-term tool, that's exactly what we called it. So we had people who were on the phones helping people who were in hardship situations with their credit card bills. And one of the short-term tools that we had was forbearance.
Okay.
And so that's actually something that's been around for a long time.
Sure.
It's become more popular recently, but the reality of it is it only helps people who have a short-term.
Yeah, it's not going to change your payment on your loan. It's not going to forgive any of your past due payments,
or the balance.
It's not going to do anything to how much you owe against your house, the balance on your home loan. So if you're interested in knowing more about a forbearance, or just want to talk about an other alternative like a short sale, or should you let your home go to foreclosure because forbearance doesn't fit you, then give us a call. We'd love to have the opportunity to speak with you. And if you'd like to know what the 9 alternatives to foreclosure are, because maybe you just jumped in today and you've only watched this one video, you haven't watched all the other videos in our series here, then give us a call so we can send this document out to you via email, or let you download it from the web.
Fill out the form here on our website. I would love to talk to you, or myself, or Fred, or our client manager. We'd love to get on the phone with you and talk to you about your options, and talk to you about the alternatives to foreclosure, and see what we can do to serve you. So fill it out. We're looking forward to talking to you soon.